Are you thinking about becoming a digital nomad? You want to ditch your life, sell everything you own, and become one of those cool people who gets to travel the world full-time whilst earning six figures? I think that's a very good idea. I think you should do it. I'm doing it. Before you launch, I want to share with you some of the things I wish I had known before starting 2 years ago. This is the stuff that no one talks to you about before you become a digital nomad. My name is Nancy Florence. I'm a digital nomad. I'm the proud founder of the Prosperous Nomad Tribe. I have an online business that generates six figures in revenue and a small team. We run a coaching and psychotherapy practice. I'm also a wife and the mother of 4 beautiful daughters. In the last 2 years, we've lived in 9 countries through Central America and the Caribbean, and we lived in 3 of those. So I'm coming to you from the trenches with real lived experience. I know you're gonna get tremendous value from this video, but if you wanna go deeper, come to my private training. I'm going to teach you the 5 prosperity skills that help me build and scale my 6-figure business whilst traveling the world. If you only take one thing from this video, let it be this: believe in yourself. You're going to be okay on the road. You're going to be more than okay. You're going to be crazy okay. This is what I wish someone had told me before we launched. I know that right now you have 1,000,001 questions in your mind. Can we afford this lifestyle? What about the kids? What about the family? What are people going to think? And is it even possible to travel full time? Who does that? Who's nomadic? Maybe you don't even know anyone who's doing it right now, apart from the YouTube channels that you follow. Yes, right now you're going to be in the land of uncertainty. Your head is going to be full of self-doubt, but things will be all right. Look how far you've already come. If you have an online business, you've already had to overcome so many hurdles. You're already an action person, I know this. You're a happening person, you make things happen. You're a powerful creator and manifester. This is no different. This is about you creating yet another dream, bringing another desire to life like you always do. And you know what? You're going to figure it out as you go along. This is what we do. We figure out through trial and error and experimentation what the next step is going to be. You don't need to have a whole 5-year plan to do this. You just need to figure out the first step. Think the first month. Just focus on those first 4 weeks. For example, when we left the UK to move to Panama, I didn't have a whole itinerary planned. I didn't have the income portion completely figured out. We didn't know if my husband was going to be able to work remotely or not. We didn't know if my clients were going to come with us. We just had our hearts full of hope and faith, but we didn't know for sure that it was going to work. So we just took the small savings that we had and the work that we had, and that's what we're left with. We're just gonna figure it out. And that's exactly what we did. I only had an Airbnb booked for the first month, but I didn't know where we were going to go afterwards. Panama is a big country. I didn't know anything about it. It was our first time there. I didn't even have the kids' education figured out. I knew I wanted to world school them. I wanted them to study online and study in the world, with the world, but I didn't know how I was going to pull it off. So with a lot of unresolved questions and semi-formed plans, we launched. And I'm sharing this with you in full disclosure because I want you to know that if you don't have all the answers, it's perfectly fine, it's perfectly okay. This is a life that requires a lot of creativity, a lot of flexibility, and a lot of resourcefulness. And that is why it's a perfect life for you, because as an entrepreneur, you've already developed so many of those skills. So believe in yourself. Remind yourself of how inventive you are, how creative you are, how powerful you are at making your dreams come true. The second thing I want to share with you today is become really, really good at creating, even better than you are now. Creativity is one of the 5 skills I teach in my private training because it is one of the most important. See, to make this lifestyle a success, you need to become comfortable with creating all the time. It's one of my favorite parts of this life. I create every day, all day. Right now I'm creating this YouTube video for you. Later on I'll be creating a meal plan for the week. Later on this evening I'll be creating a beautiful evening with my family. I'm creating all the time. Every single piece of this lifestyle is all made up. Everything is made up. You're going to make up the rules, you're going to make up your working hours, you're going to decide what the new rules are in your business, in your life, what your new routine is. You're going to create. You're going to create deals with landlords for accommodation. You're going to create new timetables for your clients based on your time zone. You're going to create solutions for Wi-Fi. You're going to make sure that you have a new adequate working space where you can serve your clients. You're going to create. You're going to be solving problems all the time. It's a giant bowl of creativity, this lifestyle. And it's also the most fun part. And it's okay if things don't work out straight away. Become really good at changing your mind. Change your mind quickly. Pivot, refine, adjust. Just change it all up. This is about creating solutions and thinking on your feet. Here's the third thing I want to share with you today. Your family and friends are going to be okay. They'll get over it. I know that right now it feels like a big mountain to climb, but I can assure you that it's not. When you're on the other side and you've launched, of course you're going to be sending your family updates and news to reassure them that you're all okay. But they'll just get on with their lives. And they're going to forget about you pretty quickly. They're not really going to forget about you, but you know what I mean. They'll just get on with their lives. People are busy, and that includes your in-laws, your exes, your friends, everybody right now that you think is not going to get over it, they're going to get over it, and a lot quicker than you think. If you're feeling guilt right now, it's completely normal. In fact, you don't have to tell people that you're living forever. You can just give them something to work with, bite-sized piece. You might say that, you're doing this as an experiment, maybe for a year. If it doesn't work out, you'll come back. In your heart of heart, you might be convinced that you're not coming back. You might even want to burn your bridges. That's what we did, and that's okay. You can keep that to yourself. It's a lot to take on for people. So be kind to them and take one step at a time. We're doing this for a little while. If it doesn't work, we'll be back, don't worry. A really easy thing to do on the road is to create a broadcast list on your WhatsApp and to send regular updates to all of your friends and family all at once. You can share photos and videos and just some notes about what you're doing and where you landed. People really love this. Fourth thing, your children will be okay. If you want to do this as a family or as a blended family, I want you to know that children don't just need stability. As a matter of fact, I'm a firm believer that stability is overrated. Everyone and their neighbor have told us, what about the children? What about stability? Well, what about stability? Since when has stability become the essential part of educating children? There are so many other parts. There are so many other things that contribute to a child's development and happiness, like travel, like adventure. If you ask me, stability is overrated and adventure is underrated. With this adventure that you're going to offer your children, they're going to grow tremendously. They're going to get so much value from this lifestyle that you're offering them. They might not see it now. They're going to have to trust you. Before we launched, I remember worrying about my kids, especially since I had 2 teenagers, and those are crucial years where children need supposedly a stable friendship circle, and they need a lot of social interaction. They're still discovering themselves. Well, yes, it wasn't always easy, and they weren't necessarily enchanted with the idea of leaving the UK and going to Panama, but they got around to the idea. In fact, they invested a lot in the launch, in helping us sell everything and prepare for this trip. They were absolute superstars. And then guess what? On the road, they learned Spanish. They became trilingual. They speak English, French, Spanish. They learned new cultures. They learned how to surf. They took on new hobbies, athletics. They made new friends all over the world. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that something that you want to offer to your kids? One way you can look at this is that you can look at those few years of travel as a part of their education, a part of the curriculum you are creating for them. Your kids are only with you for a limited time. So if they're going to be with you for another 5, 7, 10 years, then you can look at this portion of their life as their formative years, one of the pieces of their education that you are intentionally offering to them so that they speak more languages, they are globally minded, they have an international outlook on the world, they have friends all over the world. Become super smart kids, super eco-conscious. They become well acquainted with nature and with tribal wisdom. That's priceless. Your children are going to be okay. In fact, they're going to be more than okay. They're going to be incredible people and they're going to become incredible adults. Always be optimistic. And last but not least, your business is going to be okay. Yes. Right now you're thinking about your clients. Are you going to lose clients? Are you going to lose some of your income? Are you going to neglect your business on the road? No, you're not. You're absolutely not going to neglect your business. You've been doing it for a while. I'm sure that there are parts of your business that you love. You probably adore your business and you're going to continue to love it. And if not, we can make some adjustments and think of new things you can offer to the world. You see, when you become a digital nomad, it's not just your life that becomes invigorated and energized by adventure, it's your business as well. You become a more interesting person, you become happier, you become freer. And guess what? That is highly attractive to clients and money. In fact, your clients are going to be so inspired by what you're doing that they're going to want to learn more about it. They're going to be even more engaged with you. They're going to refer more people to you. That's exactly what happened to me. When you run an online business whilst traveling, you figure out new working spaces, you figure out Wi-Fi solutions, and you get to create new clients in the time zone you're in. See, clients are everywhere. They are online, but they're also physically in the places where you travel. So when you run a business online, you're just multiplying opportunities and it's fun. Believe me, it's really, really fun. And I predict that your income is going to grow, not diminish. Nowadays, I work part-time. I work a lot less hours than I used to, usually typically less than 5 hours a day, but my income has doubled and yours can too. Again, be optimistic that your business is going to be okay, more than okay. If you'd like to know more about how to scale your online business and travel full-time, I have just what you've been waiting for. Come to my private training to learn the 5 prosperity skills that will help you scale a solid online business and travel the world with a family if you have one, or on your own. This is for you if you have an established online business and you're thinking about launching, getting on the road, or maybe you've already launched. Maybe you've already started your nomadic lifestyle, but you're struggling to make the pieces work together and you're not yet thriving. This training will help you tremendously to create the systems and the structures in your business and in your life that will help you succeed. I'm putting the link in the description below. You can register for free and I look forward to seeing you in the training. Until next time, ciao.